All right, so here is the model home that you guys like. Skip one, easement, lot 2158 right here. So the Northbrook's a little bit different than the Gibson because there's an upstairs here, but you do have a walking trail. So you do have a larger side yard. I'll stand by the stake so you can see the actual lot is pretty small. Look at you guys making my white shoes dirty. So there's your lot line, the actual fence yard. But you do have here, you do have a little bit of space because your neighbors will have this as an easement as well. And then it's all empty down here. You get a big side yard, and I'll go around the front. So you can see the other side. Front of the house, so a little bit of brick, which you like. And it's got white hardy plank. And then shake up top. So side yard small, but it's the same size as the Sydney you guys currently have under contract. Okay. Walk in. Hold up, I'm gonna turn my flashlight on. Okay. So smaller, about the same size bedroom as like the upstairs bedroom. Let's go to this side. To your left is the bath. And this bedroom feels a little bit larger. I think it's the same size though. And then a walk-in closet, a step-in closet. So go back to the front door. So your 2 bedrooms, bath is right here. It's gonna be a linen closet. Not a linen closet, just like a utility closet. This is where they would put all of your Wi-Fi routers and everything in here, and I'm assuming cleaning supplies. So to the right, this is where they would have a drop zone, I think is what it's called. This is an office space, their flex room with the closet. And your washer and dryer comes in here. And obviously normal 2-car garage. So we're back in the middle of the house. Quartz countertops, got subway tile backsplash. Here. There's a dining area in your living space. So it'd probably be the same square footage of the Sydney. The layout's different because everything's separated. So here's from the back counter. Here is your master, tray ceiling, crown molding. 12-foot by 15-foot room, minimum. Dual vanity, same size shower, linen closet, water room, and then this is your walk-in, which is about an 8-foot by 8-foot space. So not as big, but it's still a pretty damn big closet. Go upstairs. This feels like a never-ending house. So let's go straight ahead. Full bath, walk-in shower. This is a loft area. Sometimes there's a little bit of storage, sometimes there's not. Okay, so you have like a little bit of your attic space up here that runs down to the wall. I would almost consider this, if it had an ensuite bathroom, I'd consider this a second master. This is same size as the master downstairs. Full-size closet. This one's definitely a walk-in closet. Probably 6 foot by 6 foot. All right, that is the rest of the house. But we can do a final walkthrough while I turn all the lights off. So here's your backyard from the living room. Just staring at another house, but you do have a lot of space. So, like I said, the model's right here. And the Gibson Bernie wanted was at the corner right here on the same street. That's the pond one. That was like $420. So you're right by the front still. 2131 is on Energized Drive, so we are at the model. I believe it's 8214. It's over here. Yep, so that's it. Okay, give me 1 second. So you're at a catch-22 with this one. So you have the tiny side yard here. God dang it. And then another tiny side yard here, but so it's a Northbrook too, so we don't have to go inside of it and take another walk through. This is one of my favorite lots. Because you have the walking trail back here, but All of this will be grass. This will be the closest house to you. They're going to put a house right here. So you will have that kind of somewhat in your backyard. I'm standing in line with the building corner. So from your direct point of view, closest house will be here. If you do look over your yard a little bit, you will see this one. Walking trail that goes through here. All this will be grassed in, communal area. Walking trails, obviously communal area here too. This is a protected wetlands. They will not build right here. So you will have nobody behind you. However, you don't have the side yard that you would at the Sydney that you guys have under contract, or the Northbrook that's up front.